What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Yours truly, Kendrick Knight here, back again with another video. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel for more content. Back at it again with some motivation for you guys, man, and some inspirational stuff. Um, how to stay motivated during the journey to your goal, right? I talk about constantly about as far as like when you're in your dream, sometimes we feel like uh the pursuit of it is just it is what it is. And we're in our dream when we're actually in our dream. And I spoke about how like when you're on your way to the dream, that's actually the dream itself, right? So how do you stay motivated though when you're in that pursuit to the dream? When you're in your dream, how can you stay motivated? It's four key elements to that for me personally. And I'm going to break it all down for you guys. Um, it can be tough, 100%. Trust me, I'm prime example of it. Like, it's very hard to stay motivated and stay on that path of positivity when things are just not going the way that you want. And I'm gonna just speak about that as well. But like, um, you just gotta continue to understand that where you want to be is the goal. Where you want to be is the mission. It's the vow that you have for yourself to say, hey, I'm going to get to that point regardless. I'm going to get to that mountaintop regardless. You know what I'm saying? So the number one key factor for me into how to stay motivated and continue to stay motivated within your pursuit is to remember your why. Why are you doing this? Why are you so in a rush to get to where you want to be? Why are you pushing yourself so extra hard to get to that point? Always remember your why. Who are you doing it for? What are you doing it for? For me personally, I try not to talk like this. You know what I'm saying? I try not to talk like this. But like from a very early age, like I knew something was different about me. Like I knew there was something more out there for me than just my hometown. Like I just knew from a very far perspective at a very early age, like I don't know, like 7, 8. Like I knew I was meant for more in life. And it took me a very long time to understand that and take and grasp that. And also too, like an understanding of like what is it that I'm called to do? What is my true calling? And I spoke about also like my dad passing away. That was a gut punch. And so my dad, my grandma, my dad's mom, um, my mom, my brothers, my other grandma, like I these are the people that I do it for. My brother, my sister, like I do it all for them. But at the end of the day, who I'm ultimately doing it for is myself. At the end of the day, bro, like the person that you need to be making sure is good and happy is the person that you see in the mirror. You know what I mean? Remember why you're doing it. Like, of course, you do this for your mom, do this for your brother, do this for your sister, do this for your whoever in your life that you are carrying on your back, right? Remember to do it for them too, but also remember to do it for yourself. You know, you can never make anybody else happy if you're not happy within yourself. You can't love someone when you're not in love with yourself. You know what I mean? And so remember who you're doing it for, which is people that's in your circle, but also yourself. And remember what you're doing it for. My goal is WWE. My goal is acting. My goal is traveling the world, experiencing. My goal is the TED Talk. My goal is this. My goal is that. And my ultimate goal is having a family that happily ever after, wife, kids, and boom, right? That those are the goals. Those are my passions that I want. Those are my whats. These people are my who's and myself. So I have to constantly remind myself, like, oh man, like, why would I stop here? I've done so much. One of my favorite quotes of all time. I didn't get this far just to come this far, right? I didn't come this far from what I've done in my past just to come this far when there's so much to do in the future. You know, why would I stop now? You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like climbing a mountain. Like, you climb the first half, it's like, man, I'm tired, man. Like, I don't want to do this no more. But look at how far you've come. Like, some people wouldn't even start. You know what I mean? Like, some people wouldn't even attempt to even climb 1 foot. But look at how far you come. Like, man, that's amazing. But at the same time, there's still one more half to go. Why stop now? That's the journey. That's the part of the goal. That's the part of the chase. That's the part of the pursuit. You know what I'm saying? Remember who you're doing it for. What's your why? What is your why? And number two is something that I still deal with and struggle with, which is the P word, patience. That's a strong word, man, coming from me. Um, Understand that not everything is going to go your way. Understand that you're going to go through hardships. Understand that you are going to have pitfalls. You're going to have moments where you feel like, man, this is pointless. I quit. I'm done. Like, I'm out. But that's the part of the grind, though. Not everything's going to be sunshine and rainbows. You're going to have moments where you're going to feel like crap. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying not to cuss on here. Trying to lower the cussing. Yeah. But you're going to have those moments. It is what it is. And that's just something you have to understand. That's something that you have to comprehend. Like, not every day is going to go the person's way that you are. You know what I mean? The person that's seeing this video right now, everything's not going to go your way, bro. Not everything's going to go the way that you want it. And that's okay. You know, you have to fail to learn or feel like you are failing to learn to understand, like, oh, this is what I'm doing wrong. Okay, cool. Back to the drawing board. Uh, Put together a plan, then boom. You know, I remember seeing this example in another video. Can't remember what video it was, but it's kind of like when you're traveling, right? You put in your GPS on your phone or your laptop, tablet, whatever, and you put in a location. I don't know. I don't know. Los Angeles, Cali, Cali, right? You put in your location for Los Angeles and you have at least two, three, four, five different ways to get to that location. Some locations, some directions are shorter than others. And typically, as us humans, we typically go with the shorter one because we don't want to deal with a lot of mess on the road, right? But as you can see, there's so many different options to get to that one destination, right? And I say that to say, like, just because we went the shorter route, that doesn't mean that's the best route. Sometimes going that extra 10, extra 15, extra 20 minutes on the road can ultimately get you that destination. No matter what destination that you choose, no matter direction you choose, it's going to get to that one destination, you know. Um, Extra 10, no, it won't hurt. That extra 15 minutes, extra 20 minutes, extra 30 minutes, an extra hour on the road will not hurt. as long as you get to your destination for sure. Like everything's not gonna go your way, you know, and that's okay. And still, like, it's something that I still deal with on a day-to-day basis, for sure. You know, I remember talking about how the Full Sail gig, the opportunity of, going out there and living life and um doing it big up there, up close and personal. But I had to understand, like, not everything is gonna go Kendrick's way. I had to learn, I had to humble myself and be like, dang man, like this can be an opportunity where number one, I'm still with my family. I see them every day. Number two, this is a chance to save more money, correct? So this is an opportunity to learn and meet more people from all around the world that's in this program. I get a laptop. What? I get a free laptop in this course that I'm doing online. So like, what's the issue? What's the problem? Um, so like, it comes with the territory of any pursuit. Not everything is going to go the way that you want it, and having that patience can get you any and everywhere in the world. You know, and so that's all. It's all up here in your mindset and your mentality and how you approach certain situations. You know what I'm saying? And having perspective upon how you approach certain situations. And it all depends on you if it's the good or the right good or the bad perspective of how to take care of things along your journey. Number three, which is like all of these are very important in their own aspect. But like number three is also extremely important, like connections, connecting yourself around people who are just as hungry, just as motivating, just as goal oriented as you are. You know what I'm saying? People that's not content in life, people not people that are not settling in life. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever been around people that every time you're around them, they're always talking mess. They're always talking crap. They're always talking about this person. Yeah, they're always talking about this situation or this group of people. It's like every time you are around them, they give off this negative energy, this negative vibe, and this negative just eh, I don't even know how like just negative, right? You get this antsy feeling like it's bad. You know what I'm saying? And those are the people that you don't need to be around. You know what I'm saying? Connecting yourself with people that are just as willing and eager and anxious to do what it is there is to do to get to the level that you want to be at. You know what I'm saying? Looking up to people that are in the profession that you want to be in, connect. Looking up to people that are on the chase as well to the goal that you want to be in, connect. It's all about connections. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, when I first started with Full Sail in an online program, like my advisor would constantly get on me, like constantly. Now, mind you, this is 2022, and leading it also into to 2023 as well. Like he will stay on my head literally about getting on LinkedIn. Like I had a LinkedIn account, but I just never cared for to get on it. And I allowed my personal insecurities to get on LinkedIn and connecting with people that went to Full Sail or people that was in my um, online program and classes and stuff like that. Like I refused to get on it because I allowed my personal insecurity of, oh, this person is in the profession that I want to be in. This person is doing this job that I want to do. This person is doing this. This person is doing that. Like, oh my God, like I want to do that. So to avoid seeing that, I just never got on LinkedIn, like ever, ever. Like even when I attempted to get on it, I immediately see someone doing what I want to do, so I just cut it off. I don't want to see that. Nah, you know what I mean? But I had to force myself to throw away that negative thought process and be like, okay, I have to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. I was uncomfortable seeing other people in my profession that I'm chasing for. I was uncomfortable getting on a site where I had to connect with people that I don't know. I'm not doing that. But I had to force myself to do that. Again, going back to what I said in the previous video, like in order to be comfortable, you have to be uncomfortable. That's just it. You know what I'm saying? And so like I had to force myself to be comfortable in a situation that made me uncomfortable and connect and connect and connect and post. And after a while, it started actually being cool. You know what I'm saying? Like meeting people that was in my program, meeting people around the campus, doing anything. Like, oh, you're doing this, you're doing that. Oh, that's cool. How can we, you know what I'm saying? How can I help you? How can I help you? It was so cool. It was motivating. Like, wow, you actually want to see me win. It's not a dog eat dog world. Like, oh, you actually want to see me win. Like, you actually want to see me shine. I never really thought that existed. Like, I came from schools that were like, it's what it is. You're on your own. You know what I mean? And so that was cool. And it helped me understand and it helped me like take away that negative idea of like, oh, there are some actual good people out there in the world. And it actually opened up my mind like, oh, not everybody are a-holes. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty cool. Um, but yes, it's important to connect with people that are motivating and allows you to get out of your shell, to become a better version of yourself, you know? And so that's very important. And lastly, number four, writing down your goals is important. Being able to see what you want to do, being able to see where you want to be can take you anywhere in the world. Like I remember when I first started, I don't know if I told you guys, but I've been in therapy. You know what I'm saying? I've been in therapy or counseling, whatever you want to call it, counseling therapy. And one of the biggest things that I've learned early with my counselor was writing down your goals and writing down where you want to be is the first step of healing, first step of having the understanding of the impact of writing things down and the impact of seeing it can help motivate and keep you sane. Because, like, of course, like when you're on the pursuit of something, and again, number two, when things doesn't go your way, you know, your mind goes down. It's negative. But when you constantly see it Like, yo, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do this, I want to do that. Like, okay, like back to the drawing board again, right? It's like, okay, boom, 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 boom. Okay. It's so helpful for like for me, man, seeing it, seeing oh WWE, oh seeing graduating college, seeing boom, acting, boom, boom, TED Talk, family. Yeah. Like it's going to happen. Um, it's it's so satisfying too. I remember for a long time, like I refused to even not just write it down or even type it in my phone, but like not even share it too. Like I wouldn't, you would never catch me. At one point, like my thought process was like, you would never catch me telling people what I want to do in life. Like it's that's not gonna happen. Um, but it's like sometimes it's important to let it out. It's important to, again, number three, connect with someone that can at least understand the path that you want to be on. Um, Having someone to have that ear that's willing to listen to you is just as important than just anything. Like, you're not on this journey by yourself. That's something else that I had to learn, right? That not everything you can do on your own. It takes a team. Yes, you are the brand, you are the person, you're the head honcho, but no one can do anything alone. Like you need that support system. You need your parents, you need your brother, you need your sister, you need your best friend, you need your partner in life. Like you need something or need someone to be that backbone to help you carry the ship and carry the load. You know what I'm saying? And so writing things down can get you very far, or even typing it in your phone. You know what I'm saying? Saying it like it's a prayer at night. Like, oh, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Even when you wake up, like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. You might have moments throughout the day. Like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Period. That's just how it can go sometimes. And if that's what you need, then do it. You know, that's just what it is. Writing things down can get you very far. Um, just like this right here on my wall. Y'all can't see it, but I have this saying on my wall right now. It says, "Dream until your dreams come true." I've had that on my wall, well, a good 6, 7 years now, maybe five. I don't remember exactly, but it's been some time. And I've been a dreamer for all my life, honestly. Like I've always envisioned myself doing this, doing that. Um, it's just the power of just seeing it, you know. It's cool to have things going on in here, but the impact of seeing it like on paper, seeing it on a text thread, like it can get you so far. Like I mentioned acting earlier, like I have so many acting um movie ideas within many genres. Um and I look at them like every other day, you know, and I'm kind of like manifesting it like, oh, this is going to get picked up by this company, this is going to get picked up by this company. Like I think this is like a banger. This is a banger whether I'm in it or not. Like this is going to make money. Oh, if it would never happen, but like if there was any way to remake that movie or remake this TV show and I put my creative juice on it, oh yeah, it would be the greatest thing ever. Better than the original. Me personally, that's the confidence that I have in what I wrote down, simply because of me writing it down. Um, and so, yeah, man, like writing things down and writing on your vision board or your dream list or whatever you want to call it, writing things down can help tremendously. So that's very important. So those are my four ways to stay motivated through your journey and through your path in life. And remember, that's the dream. The dream isn't just up here. The dream is all the way up, all the way up, right? All the way up is the dream. So to recap, man, how to stay motivated. Number one, remember why you're doing it. Remember why. Who are you doing it for? What are you doing it for? Ultimately, yes, you're doing it for yourself, but you need your team. You need that faction, you know what I'm saying, to help carry the load with you. You know what I'm saying? Why are you doing this? Who are you doing it for? Right? Number two, being patient, having patience. Not everybody, not everything is gonna go the way you want it. That's just the bottom line. That's the harsh truth. It is what it is. You have to learn how to deal with that. Don't allow a situation that doesn't go your way to dictate the path. Learn a different path. It is what it is. Just because you got a roadblock here, that don't mean stop traveling. Just because there was a car accident and it caused a 20, 30, 40 minute delay, that doesn't mean just turn around and go back the opposite way. Find another way, find another path. I think most GPSs now lets you know an accident coming before you get to it. Detour, detour, right? Number three, connecting with people that are just as motivating and motivated as you. Connect yourself with people in that realm. Being around people that are content, that are just content with where they are, that's nah. And just like negative, doing this, doing that, that's not in your wheelhouse to do or say. Like that's gonna bring you down. It's either gonna bring them up with you or they're gonna bring you down to their level. There's no in between. You know what I'm saying? When you're around that negative energy and you're such a positive person and you have such a positive mindset and where you want to be in life and you're goal oriented and you're around someone that's the total opposite, it's either they're gonna, it's either you are gonna bring them up with you on your level or they're gonna bring you down to their level. There's no in between. Something's gonna happen. And nine times out of 10, it's gonna be you going down there that way. So why be around that energy? Why be around that type of vibe where you can be around people that are just as motivated, that's just as goal oriented, that's just as willing and ready for their journeys and ready to travel throughout their pursuit to greatness. And number four, man, write down where you want to be. Write down where you see yourself. You see yourself here? Cali, 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 California, Los Angeles, LA, right? It's man, it's such a blessing to just write things down and and seeing how far that goes and that pushes you to be where you want to be, right? So, man, that's today's message, man. Um, how to stay motivated. Remember your why. Have patience. Connect with the right people. Not just anyone. Connect with the right people. And writing down your goals. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel for more content. Yours truly, Kendrick McKnight here with yet another banger for you guys, man. And until my next video, yes, sir.